Hey guys, my name is Jacob from MotoHunt, and today I'm going to show you how to browse for vehicles for sale at the NPA auction. Okay, so once you're in your MotoHunt account like we are here, up at the top, you are going to see the browse button. So go ahead and hit browse. Now, this page that you're looking at opens up our marketplace with all of our listings. But right here, we've got the NPA auctions drop down. Now, these are up to date with the same information. And the idea of this is to do a little homework on the run list before the upcoming auction happens at the regional place. So let's just go ahead and pick one here. Let's go with Cincinnati. Okay, so with Cincinnati here, it looks like they have 144 vehicles coming up on November 5th. And what we can do from here is, depending on what you are looking at, we can either search it by and filter it by make. So let's go with a Harley Davidson here and hit search. We can also do it by pricing range. We can do it by year. We can do it by miles. You can do it by model if you like, and a couple other things here. But once you've got a good idea of what it is that's catching your eye, within these little cards here, we do have mileage if it's displayed, the condition report or CR score. So this particular 2023 Street Glide is a CR score of 77. This Tri-Glide next to it is an 86 with only 96 miles. So that one actually looks pretty cherry. Let's go with a 2023 Street Bob here. Okay, so what that does is it actually opens up an appraisal for you. It gives you a little bit more richer information. Now, what we're looking at is a CR score of 83. This is the title status, Ohio repo title, salvage no, there's the VIN, and we can look at the comps on it. So for all the 2023 Street Bobs, this is your retail. There are a couple of new ones out there for your used. Right here, it looks like there's 216 nationally. There's the average list price it's going for. And then we do have a bunch by owner, which is a Facebook marketplace. There's our rough, clean, and average retail values. Here's our sold transaction data from NPA wholesale last 3 months. Looks like it's going for about 82.28. We're looking at our local prices. I'm here in Arizona, so this is showing me local to Arizona pricing, model popularity with market day supply, recently delisted. And when we come down here to the VIN history, we see that on this date, it's going to be listed at the NPA Cincinnati. But before that, looks like it was a new bike over at Sin City Harley Davidson in Cincinnati, Ohio in April of 2023, and then sold a couple of months later. So this is what we want to do for our homework here. And so I'm going to go back up to the top and I say, you know what, I'm actually going to save this one because I want to keep it in my appraisals. So once you hit the save button at the top, you'll actually get a little bit different of a view. And let's say that I want to pay no more than clean trade-in for this bike. So on the offer line, I'm going to hit 97.30, which is clean book. I don't think it's going to need much recon except for like an oil change. So let's say $500 to be safe. I'm going to sell this thing for the current retail average right now, which is a little over 13. So 13,000, I'll just say. And we can expect between all those numbers about a 21% margin, or making $2,700 on it. So not too bad for that stuff. And we can hit save here. Okay. And now it's a saved appraisal. Now, if I hit see all, that particular motorcycle that we just did, it's sitting in my appraisals, and it's got it tagged as NPA auction. Okay, so let's go do one more. All right, so that's bike number one. Here's another one right here. So let's say we love Street Bobs. They do well at our store. I'm going to open up this Street Bob here. Should have pretty much the same type of values as the other one, since it's the same exact bike. What I can do is I can just go on down to the VIN history here, and looks like this one was sold in March in Seven Hills Harley Davidson as a new bike. And it was, oh, wow. So it was just sold this year. It's been there for a while. And now it's here at the auction with 5,200 miles on it. So I'm going to hit this one and hit save as well and do kind of the same thing. I'm going to do 97.30, which is top bid price. I'll say $500 because it has an 81 CR score and doesn't show any damage or list anything. DSRP, I'll say 13,000. And again, we're at a 21%. Okay. And then I'm going to hit save. I'll go ahead and hit see all. And there are two Street Bobs that are in my homework run list for when the auction comes up on November 5th, I'll have all of my units that I did homework on. You can limit those NPA auctions by this drop down here. So let's just say I want to look at just the auction units. If we do that, then here we are, and these are just the auctions that I went through the run list on. And you can see I did some here from the past, but these auctions came and went on those dates. That's when they delisted those from those auctions. And you can kind of get a really good list of bikes that you're hunting here with a little work done for you. And when it comes time for the auction to make the bid, you already know what you're going to do. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you for your time.